Welcome back to another episode of Quick Picks with the Geek. I am your host, Bro Power the Geek. Next up, we've got a high-stakes middleweight main event, Nassourdine Imavov versus Caio Borralho. On one side, a French sniper with Dagestani roots who fights like he's got Google Maps footwork and a built-in rangefinder. On the other side, a Brazilian mathematician who's somehow turned geometry into judo throws and differential equations into chokeholds. One's calm and patient, the other's calm and calculated. Basically, this fight looks like a TED Talk until someone gets punched in the mouth. Let's break it down. Nassourdine, the sniper, Imavov, coming in as a Plash Hun 10 underdog with a record of 16-4. Imavov is like the definition of smooth violence. His striking is sharp, fluid, and stitched together with the kind of boxing rhythm that makes you think he's sparring in his sleep. His jab? It's turned into a legitimate weapon, like a French baguette, but sharper. Add in kicks, combinations, and his ability to shift in and out of range, and suddenly opponents look like they're shadowboxing a ghost. What makes him dangerous is the composure. He doesn't chase, he hunts. He'll bounce on his feet, circle, and make you swing at air until he decides to step in and let loose. His defense on the mat has improved too. Wall walks, scrambles, and enough wrestling to not just survive, but to flip the position if you're gassed. He's proven he can finish fights on the ground with nasty ground and pound, especially when his opponent looks like they're about ready to clock out. 7 knockouts, 4 submissions, and a shiny bonus for melting Israel Adesanya. Yeah, the man can close the show, but he's not bulletproof. His lead leg is like free Wi-Fi in a Starbucks. Everyone takes a crack at it. Leg kicks have been a consistent issue, and his defense percentage is 41%, which, for context, is like playing defense in the NBA All-Star game. Sometimes he gets a little too eager and falls into counters, and while his cardio has improved for 5-rounders, he's had moments where he's looked like he left the oven on at home around round 3. Add in the occasional tactical brain fart, and there are cracks in the armor. Now we've got Caio the natural Borralho coming in as a 135 favorite with a record of 17-1. This guy is calm, collected, and fights like he's running on autopilot. He's got a black belt in BJJ, a brown belt in judo, a black belt in Muay Thai, and a PhD in making opponents miserable. Grappling is his home base. 4 submissions on record, mostly chokes, and his takedown accuracy is a ridiculous 60%. To put that in perspective, that's almost double the UFC average. If Caio decides you're going for a ride, odds are you're going airborne. But he's not just a grappler who lays on you. Caio's striking has come a long way. He fights southpaw, lands clean, and only absorbs 234 significant strikes per minute. His striking defense is 63%, which is like the Fort Knox of fight stats. He lands more than he takes, and that's how you quietly rack up an undefeated UFC run. Against Jared Cannonier, he showed his chin, his heart, and his math skills by outlanding him, despite eating a few shots that would have folded most guys. Oh, and he just starched Paul Craig. So don't think for a second this guy's pillow-fisted. The flip side? He hasn't fought the very top killers yet. This is the test. Imavov is sharper and faster than most of his past opponents. And if Caio gets caught standing too long, his defensive shell will be tested. He's also pacing himself better in 5-rounders, but the grind of wrestling and striking against someone who doesn't fade could force him into the deep end. That being said, Caio thrives in strategy. His fight IQ is high enough that he could probably corner himself and still win. So who wins? Well, Imavov's got the slicker, flashier striking. If he keeps the range, works that jab, and uses footwork to frustrate Caio, he could absolutely piece him up and steal the later rounds. He'll need to manage those leg kicks better and avoid the clinch. But his composure gives him a real shot at controlling the fight. Borralho, meanwhile, has the tools to smother Imavov. If he times the entries, gets this against the fence, and mixes judo with BJJ, he could drag this fight into his world. Even standing, his defense and efficiency could let him chip away until Imavov makes one of those oops mistakes he's been guilty of in the past. Official pick, Nassourdine Imavov. I think the sniper finds his range and uses volume, pace, and footwork to edge this one on the scorecards. Borralho will have his moments, especially in the grappling, but I see Imavov keeping it clean, firing that jab like it's a French national treasure, and walking away with a decision win. If you enjoyed this, go ahead and smash that like button. If you haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss a beat when the next video drops. And don't be shy. Leave a comment below and let me know who you got winning this fight. Let's see who really has the crystal ball around here. Until next time.